Open your notebooks. Open your notebooks and take with the main heading. Take with the main heading is why testing required. Okay. Take with the main heading is why testing required. Even online students also. Online students, is it the screen is visible? Online students can respond in the chat window. Is it the screen is visible? Okay, perfect. Right. So just everyone make an a heading. Back. First only how to fill that, guys. Okay, let's say that. What is the heading you done? Why testing required? Very good question we got and very boring question we got. So the very first thing we need to begin understand about why exactly testing has been required for this particular current market. Okay. We'll have a person there. Just see that. Classroom will set right it, nothing to worry. Just 1 or 2 days and then we'll set right with the things. Okay, right. Let's understand on it. See the concept. So we need to begin understand about and getting considering with your training program. What exactly your training program? What is your training program? Software testing. Okay. So if we get consider with a training program, considering with software testing, so that you have been joined with that program. You need to begin. So we need to begin understand that. So why we are getting with more market for this particular testing industry? According to your understanding, what is the reason of testing has been required? No, that is what is mean by testing. But my question is not what is mean by testing. Why testing has been required? So testing అవసరం ఏంటి? Quality purpose. Bugs free. Okay. Online students can respond in the chat window. Online students can respond in the chat window. What is the reason of this testing has been required? Performance of the software will go in a different way. Okay, let's see that. Let's understand. So this is the very main thing we need to be get understand on it, because it's not like just you are doing with the training program while attending with the interviews as a fresher level, or you can consider experience level. You may attend the interviews as a fresher level or considering with experience level. Definitely there is a chance I will be getting with the question and asking about why testing has been required in the project. Because let's consider developer. What exactly developer need to be done? What exactly developer need to be done? Developer is taking care about developing with the code, and then he was making sure that his code also working fine. See the concept here. Developer is developing with the code, and then he was making sure that, okay. So if we get consider developer, he was writing with the code and he was making sure that that particular code also need to be get working fine. Now see the concept here. Developer already making sure that his code is working fine. If the code has been working fine, indirectly application also working it, right? If the code is working means that application is also working. So already developer has been making sure that application has been working fine. Then what you guys are doing it? Now, getting the concept here, we got a developer. Now, what is the role of the developer? Need to be get develop the code. On which basis developer will be developing the code? Based on the requirement. So developer making sure that developing the code based on the requirement. That means he was making sure that his code has to be working fine. If the code has been working fine, then application is also working. So already developer is making sure that his code is working, nothing but application is working. Then why again tester came into the picture and you guys coming at 9 a.m. and then doing the testing course here? That means developer is not doing in the correct way. That will be very good, right? No, that will be loss of client, but it will be advantage for us. Okay, yeah. So I mean, that will be the meaning. I mean, the concept is developer is making sure that the code has been working fine on. But developer also consider as a human being, Consider or not? Yes or no? So developer also consider as a human beings. As a human beings, what we can do? Perfect here. As a human beings, definitely we can do with the mistakes here. So developer writing with the code, and he was making sure that his code also working fine. But always he was taking care about in testing that particular code in the positive way, like only in one direction. For example, of login functionality, developer is taking care about that login functionality is correctly working or not by entering with username and password. If you are not entering, or if you are entering the different one, or entering the different crazy names, what kind of the output it will be displayed? All the combinations, different possibilities, he will not be taking care of it, because his role is need to be developed application. He will develop and he will make sure that that particular functionality has to be working or not. But the different way of the combinations, or different way of test data, he will not be having with the time, or he will not be looking into that to test all those particular things here. That is how tester role has been created. If we consider this IT market before 20 years or before 18 years, there is no job role of the tester. We got only developer. Developer itself taking care about doing with testing, and then developer itself taking care about doing with development activities, and then testing activities. అక్కడ బయట పర్సన్ అంటే చూడండి, చైర్ ఇస్తాడు. Don't leave the last shades, guys. Okay, now see that. So if we considering with developer itself taking care about doing with development activity, and then doing with testing activity in a very starting days. I mean, if we look into the IT market of before 20 years, at that particular time, there is no testing training program, and there is no job role of tester also. Developer itself taking care about in doing both the roles. Developer is doing development activity, and at the same time developer is taking care about doing with testing activity, completing the development and then doing the testing, and then releasing into the market, nothing but releasing into the live. At that particular time, once it got released into the live, initially those applications are working. But slowly, when more number of customers has been increased, they are getting some issues in that particular project, because as the customers has been increasing to access that application, the customer will go in a different way to access that particular action or to perform the respective things in the application, because it's not like mandatory that everyone need to be use all the applications in the same way. The best example, let's consider Gmail application. Is it everyone will open the Gmail application in the Chrome browser only? No, right? Some guys will go with Chrome browser. Some people will open in Firefox. Now you will open in the mobile. So based on the people, they will open the Gmail application in a different ways here. So the meaning is, whenever the customers has been increasing related to that particular application, also we have to make sure that application has to be working fine. Gmail, you may access in Firefox browser, Chrome browser, IE browser, or mobile, or any other device. You have to make sure that application has to be working fine. So previously, we are not having all these particular things. Even clients also just taking care about application has been developed and then tested. Just they are looking into that project has been completed or not. But now in the current market, the client expectation has been different. In the current market, any of the client is not looking into that just application has been completed or not. Completed is okay, but not like just saying that completed. How much quality of the product you are delivering it. Completed will make in a different meaning. Providing quality of the product will give in a different meaning. So completed means we'll say that today application is completed. In the next day it will release into the market for 1 week or 10 days. It will be working fine. And after that, it will start giving some issues here. So there is no use on that. Because of that, in the current market, each and every client taking care about and having quality of the product. So to deliver quality of the product, that product or that application need to be get tested in different ways, different possibilities. It's not like just only in one way. We need to be get tests with different combinations, and then we can make sure that yes, this application is working fine with all the possibilities, all the combinations, and all the data here. And after that, it will be releasing into the market. So if you think about only developer doing all these particular things, not like in a very easy here, because he has to take care about development activities, at the same time testing activities, obviously we cannot expect with more quality here. It's not like only IT. You can consider any of the things, any industry. If the same person doing the development and same person doing the testing, can we expect the quality? If the same person doing the development and same person doing the testing, can we expect the quality? No, obviously no. Development, different person. Testing should be different person. It can be IT industry, non-IT industry, whatever it may be. If it has been done by same person, obviously we cannot expect with more quality. Because of that, this IT market slowly it has been divided into two different things, considering that developer is a totally different job role and tester is totally different job role. By that, developer always he can think about how he can develop that application. Tester need to be get thinking about how we can test that particular application. Testing the application in a different ways, in the different sorry, we need to be get tests with different combinations, different test data. By that, we got a possibility in improving with quality of the product. So conclusion is the reason of testing has been required. The very important one and the very top reason is to provide quality of the product. Okay. What is the heading you done? Why testing required? Under that, take with the first point. How the first point mentioning that to provide quality of the product. To provide quality of the product. Okay. To provide quality of the product. Okay. So this is the very first reason and the very top reason, considering that taking with why testing has been required. Okay. This is the first reason. Okay. Next, another reason. See that. First reason. What is the first one? To provide quality of the product. Okay. Take the second point. I will be explaining. Take the second point. Online students also make a note of it. Online students also make a note of it. Take the second point. To perform development activities. To perform development activities and testing activities. To perform development activities and testing activities at same time. At same time. To perform development activities and testing activities at same time. Okay. Take the next point. Take the next point. Take the next one. Second point, what you written? Oh, okay. Take the next point. To identify the issues. To identify the issues in starting stages. To identify the issues in starting stages. Within a brackets, open the bracket and mention that as early as possible. Within a brackets, as early as possible, and then close the bracket. Okay, see that. So it's not like only these 3 points here, which we have other reasons also there, but mainly taking care about these 3 will be the top reasons why testing has been required for the current market. Indirectly, why we are getting more market for the testing. These 3 will be top reason. So the very first reason we are considering that to provide quality of the product, because it's mandatory in providing quality of the product. It's not like just saying that project has been completed, moved into the live, working for 1 week and then 2 weeks. After that, getting with the issues in the application. No use on that. Because of that, we have to make sure that we are delivering quality of the product. First reason. Second reason, previously developer itself doing the development activity and developer itself doing the testing activity. Both the things done by same person. Both the things done by same person, nothing but developer. Obviously, it will be taking with more time to complete that particular project, because first he has to take care about doing all the development activities, and after that he need to get start with doing all the testing activities. So same person doing the development and the same person doing the testing, obviously it will be taking with more time to get complete with the project. Previously it is okay, but now in the current industry, in the current market, because of competition, obviously, right? So because of this competition, because of more IT companies, each and every client is looking into that need to be get completing with the project as early as possible, because it should not like taking with more time. It's required time only, but not like taking into more time in getting completing with the project. Based on that particular respective project, clients are looking into that in completing that project as early as possible. It's not like only client. You can consider anything. Let's consider your training program only. On the first day, what is the question you will be asking? Mhm. In general, when you came for first day or when you join on the first day of the training program, what is the first question you will be asking? When testing will completed? Huh? When training will be completed? Came on the first day asking about uh, when it will be completed, right? So I mean, always the people are thinking about to complete each and every activities as early as possible. Most of the time, you guys also need to be get thinking about to complete the training program in 1 month only, right? So first, always in the hostels having the serious discussion saying that in 1 month we have to complete the training. Second month, joining the job. Third month, getting the salary. Fourth month, marriage. Very perfect, guys. Mhm. Marriage is the final target, sir. Uh-huh. Ah. Before marriage, you will have a lot of parties will be there. That is mandatory. After that, we have to think about marriage. Already list also prepared. Prepared or not? Uh-huh. Okay, very perfect then. Okay. So the thing is, so don't get think about that much of fast track here. We are not having that much of fast here. Definitely, even our training program, how many months it will take? How many months? 3 months. The reason I'm giving with the information is nowadays, even the most of the students is not having with the patience to come for the training for even 3 months here. They're thinking about need to be complete in 1 month or 1.5 month. And even though fees has been paid also, paid the fees? Uh-huh. Okay, whatever it may be. So even though you have been paid the fee also, the people are not able in the position to complete the training. So completing like 1.5 month or 2 months and saying that lot of reason again taking the break. No use of all those particular things. So please have a very proper plan. So don't get divert with other things and don't get disturbed with your WhatsApp messages and everything. So WhatsApp messages are very dangerous messages here. So it will divert all the things here. So you need to be very careful on that. So don't get divert with all other things here. Have a perfect plan for the 3 months. So definitely it will be taking 3 months for training program. So you will be completing it in a very full-fledged manner. By that, you can easily get attend with the interviews and then we can get crack with the interviews here. Because currently we got in a very good market for the IT industry. I'm not talking about testing. IT industry itself, we got in a very good market. Unfortunately, we got in a very good market. We never expect this much of market also. Before COVID situation, first COVID, market has been totally down. The IT market, I'm talking about only IT market. Before totally down, salaries also got reduced and even a lot of people has been lose the job also. But unfortunately, once second COVID has been came into the market, then this IT market has been increased. Once the second COVID has been came into the market, unfortunately, the main two industries got an increase into the very high level. In the first industry, what is it? Pharmacy. Okay. First industry is the pharmacy, got in a very high market because of the COVID. And second one is IT. Second one is IT only. Because we never expect that market because I was there into the IT like almost 12 years. We have been seeing how our salaries got increased every year. But now after the second situation, the COVID situation has been came into the picture. We have been seeing that how the salaries has been increasing it and how the people are getting with the salaries also. Nowadays I'm hearing that like having just only 2 years or 3 years of experience. Recently one of the person 2 years of experience having the package of mhm, 11 lakhs. 2 years of experience, he got the package of 11 lakhs. We're asking that whether he was joining or not. No sir, I was still looking into better company sir. I was asking that student whether he decided to join or not. No, sir, still I am having the notice period time is there. Let me again still search for some more companies. After that, we'll decide which company to be joined. Uh, So because of that, I mean, what I'm trying to say is don't get waste with the time with any unnecessary activities as you decided to do with the training program. Decided or not? Okay. As I decided that to do with the training program, so do the program in the very proper way. So we got in a very good market is there for IT. It's not like only testing or only development. The whole IT itself, we got in a good market. Take the things in a very proper way, very easily you can get with the IT job. In the current situation, it will be very easy to get with the IT job by putting some small efforts. Little bit efforts need to be kept it. So very easily it can get placed into the job. So take care of those things here. Right. Let's come to our point. First point. What is the first point? To provide quality of the product. And the second thing, considering the development activities and testing activities need to be done at the same time. If we get consider development activities, testing activities, if developer is doing one after another, obviously it will be taking with more time here. So we need to be get save the time of the client, not like only budget. We need to be get save the time also because of the clients are looking into that to completing the project as early as possible. So rather than you are maintaining only one particular team, maintain two different teams, development as a different team and testing as a different team. By that, from day one, developer will continue development activities and tester will be continued testing activities. So by that, on time, you can get complete that particular project. So that is the reason testing team has been created as a different. So we need to be get save the time of the client or nothing but we need to be get completing with the project as early as possible. Because of that, nowadays you can consider any project, any IT companies from day one, development activities will be started at the same time. From the day one, testing activities also started. Not like we need to wait till the time of development part need to be completed. From the day one itself, development need to be started. Development team will start their development activity and testing team will start their testing activities here. So that is the main reason. And the last one, what is the last one you mentioned? To identify the bugs or issues in starting stages. Meaning is, meaning of this particular statement is, you can consider anything. It may be IT, or it may be non-IT also. Assume that that project or that product has been came into the live. Development completed, testing completed, project has been released into the live. So the project has been working in live. Once it has been moved into live, or once it has been moved into the production, in case of any issues has been identified, assume that once that application has been moved into live environment or production, in case of any issues has been identified, we have to take care about lot of rework in considering that where exactly the issue has been there. Anyway, we have to identify, we'll resolve it, we'll fix it, and we'll test it. Again, it will move into the live. But the problem is, it will take you lot of rework because already moved into the live, but issues has been identified. Because of that, we have to track that where exactly the issue has been there. Need to be get spent with lot of time in recognizing where exactly the issue has been available. So it will take with lot of rework. At the same time, it will increase budget to the client because as the issue has been there, we need to be get looking into that issue. Again, that need to be get fixed. Once it got fixed, it's need to be get develop it. So lot of rework activities need to be done here. So this will be extra budget for the clients and extra work for the team also. Because of that, nowadays, each and every client is expecting that try to identify the issues as early as possible. Not like everything on the first hour and then identifying only in the first day here. It will never possible. Is it only in one day we can complete the project? No, right? In just one day, we cannot complete the project or we cannot test the project. Once you have been started testing with the specifically tester, we have to think about to identify maximum issues in the starting stages itself. By that indirectly it will reduce the rework of the activities. Any issues has been identified in the last. The very simple example, guys. Maybe recently, the 2 months back, I think 2 months back, you may have seen the news. You are having this two-wheeler vehicle. This bullet vehicle is there. So there, one of the customer has been identified some minor issues in the engine. Already that vehicles are available in the life from the very long back. It's not like in a new thing. Already working in the live, already the people are using. But recently, one of the customer has been identified some issue in that particular model of the vehicle. By that company has been taken, revert back of all those vehicles and then fixing that and then delivering to the customer. So this part is very easy. We have to track who has been purchasing. The people will be there in the different location. Need to be take them revert back. need to be fix the issue, and then delivering it. So a lot of rework has been done. At the same time, lot of budget also. So as the issue is related to from company has to be bear all that particular budget here. Rather than that, this issue has been recognized before the live, then you will be having lot of advantage will be there. So that is how we are getting with more market. So the reason of why testing has been required in the current industry. Previously, I can agree that we got in a less market and we got less importance also. But last from 5 to 8 years, rather than developer also important. But when you compare, testers are giving with the more importance, because we have to be in a position to get identify the maximum issues in the starting stages itself. By that, it will reduce the rework, and then it will be saving the budget here. So these three are top reasons why testing has been required and why we are getting more market for the testing. Apart from that, identifying with the bugs and all those are common things here. So these three are top reasons why we require the testing for the current market. So in any interviews, if interviewer is asking that why testing has been required for the current market, then you can explain about these 3 points here. What is the first point? To provide quality of the product. What is the second point? To perform development activities and testing activities at same time here. Okay, same time means not like taking the stopwatch and then starting it same time here. Don't understand in a different way. So same time means from the day one, developer need to be start is development activities, and tester also need to be get started is testing activities. What is the third one? To identify the issues in starting stages. Nothing but as early as possible, we need to be get identify the issues. So these three are considering the top reason and the main reason why tester job has been created and why testing has been having and why the testing market has been increased. Okay, clear? Right. Take with the next heading. Take with the next heading is testing or tester. Anything is okay. Take with the main heading is testing roles and responsibilities. Testing roles and responsibilities. Having a main heading is testing roles and responsibilities. Okay. Take with the main heading is testing roles and responsibilities, and then make a note of these particular roles. Take with the main heading is testing roles and responsibilities, and then make a note of these particular roles. The one who are not maintaining the notebooks, please maintain with the notebooks. Online students also, Online students also need to maintain proper notebooks. Online students also have a heading is testing roles and responsibilities, and then make a note of these roles. Make a note of these particular roles. Just make a note of all the roles. Make a note of all the roles. Online students, if you have any questions, I'll be clarifying at the end of the session. Okay. All the online students, if you're having any questions, any clarifications, I'll clarify at the end of the session. Just you can wait at the end of the session. All the online students, I'll be clarifying your questions at the end of the session. You can wait at the end of the session. Done? Okay, right. Let's see that. So this is what the main thing need to be understood. So most of the time, taking care about, like a lot of people will be assuming like if we start your career as a tester, if we start the career as a tester, most of the time the people will be thinking about like you can survive for only 2 years or 3 years. After the testing market will not be there, we cannot survive for the more long term here. So that is how the people will be thinking about on it. If you are not thinking also, your friend will be saying the same thing here, right? So whenever you are joining with your testing training program, you guys will be having best friends will be there. Having best friends or not? Ah. So as they will be having the best friends, he will be saying that I'm joining with the testing training. But immediately that best friend will be telling that. What he will be telling that? Ah. Who told that to join the testing course? Testing will not have any good market here. Huh? Okay. So, but the thing is, it's not like it will not be having the good market. Even when I'm doing my training program of testing also, my best friends also, I do have best friends here. So my best friends also mention the same thing. Why, Suresh, why you are going for testing training? You will not be having any good market for the testing. But I told that that is different part. So this is my interest going to this part. So I done the training in 2000. In 2006, I done the training program. 2006, I done with the testing training program in Naresh IT only, not same building here. Okay, so done with the training in Naresh IT only. In 2007, I started my career. And this year is, what is this year? 22, right? So this year, 22. So started the career in 2007. So still was sustained in testing only. So still my career is moving into the testing only. So it's not like that we cannot have the career in the testing. Definitely you will be having it till the time of you're getting retired in the IT industry, you can think about and continue with testing training. So how it will be possible? You may have any doubt. So how we can survive it? So when you consider with the testing also, we got a different roles here. It's not like testing means just you need to be get join as a tester and always you need to be get continued as a tester. It's not like that. If you just consider the very first job role of the tester, what is the first job role? What is it? Software test engineer. I got mentioned that 0 to 4 years, but not like restricted exactly 0 to 4 years. As a common market standards, company standards, I have been given this information, but not like exactly having with same designations and then having with same experience. This is in a very general way you can consider about these particular designations here. And these particular roles also not like same in all the companies here. For some companies, you will get the designation considering the software test engineer. Some companies, they will mention the software engineer. Some companies, they will mention the test engineer. So you guys, nothing to worried about designations, what you are getting in the offer letter. So whenever you are joining in the companies, you doesn't worried about with the designations. You have to get look into the two things here. So one is what kind of the job role you have to do it. And second thing, what is the second thing? Salaries here. Whether they are giving salaries or not. Salaries need to be have or not? Working for free. No, right? Salaries is important here. We have to look into that what kind of the work we have to do it and what will be the salary they will be providing. Nothing to worried about with the designations. Definitely 100% designations will vary from one particular company to another company here. So in common, the very first designation considering the software test engineer. So you may consider as fresher level or trying the job as a experience level of 0 to 3 years or 0 to 4 years, you will be considering as a software test engineer. Okay. You may considering as fresher level or you may considering as experience level of 0 to 3 years or 0 to 4 years, you will be considering as a software test engineer. So that is what you will be getting with a very first designation, and that is what your career will be started. So once you started your career as a software tester, on that role, you will be working for 2 years or 3 years, depends on the companies. Then you will be promoted into the next level. What will be the next level? Senior software test engineer, or we can considering the senior tester. So IT companies and testing also, you are having different levels, not like always you will be working on the same level here. First, you have been started as tester, considering the software tester. Once you work on that role for 2 years or 3 years, then you will be promoted into the next level, considering the software, sorry, senior software test engineer. So that role also, again, you will be working for 2 years or 3 years. Then you will be moving into next level. What will be the next level? What is the next level? Test lead. Sub to test lead. Very easily we can promote it. Getting the job as a software tester will be very easy. Very easily we can get in a job as a software tester, and if required, very easily we can move into senior tester and then test lead. Now, after test lead, what is the next role here? What is the next role we got? Test manager. So that is what little bit need to be take with the tricky one here. So up to managing test lead, I mean promoting to the level of test lead, little bit easy. From the test lead, need to be get more into manager level. So from the manager level, the job will go in a little bit different. Up to test lead, the very common things here. But once you take manager, will go in a little bit different level, because of the promoting into the manager, which it will be taking with little bit difficult when you compare with remaining role of test lead or other things here. And moreover, if we consider with up to test lead, more time or more experience we have to get as a test lead, then only we will be getting promoted into the manager level. We are considering the test manager. After test manager, what is the next one? What is the next one? Senior test manager. So one will be considering the manager level and then considering the senior test manager. After working as senior test manager, then you can move into another level, considering the director, mentioning the associate director to that particular respective department, and then considering the VP here. What is the meaning of that? Vice President. Considering the Vice President related to that particular testing department, or considering the including with development and testing. You may get in a doubt, sir, after Vice President, is that mandatory to take the retirement here? That will depends on you're comfortable here. So even after Vice President also, still you want to be get continue in the IT, there are that particular respective roles are there. That part for now not required to think about on it. Once you become a vice president, then at that particular time we can think about on that part. But for now, don't get worried like, sir, after vice president there is no role, either I need to join the testing or not. Not required that kind of doubts here. Nothing to worry about on that particular part. For now, your target, what is your target here? What is the target? Software test engineer only. Don't get look into that any of the other things. Sir, VP is only 2 letters, sir. Let it be directly go for vice president only. It is 2 letters only, but job is not like 2 letters here. So job will be the very difficult. So before that, you have to think about a lot of other activities here. So because of that, for now, you may consider as fresher level, experience level, whatever the gap you are having. Some people will be more crazy. Sir, I got 9 years experience and 10 years experience. 10 years means test manager. Directly apply for test manager. Don't do that kind of activities because I already faced these kind of things also. In my batches, sometimes I used to be get these kind of students also. In some of the batches, there are people who has been joined directly as a test lead only. No concept of tester and no concept of senior tester. Directly test lead only. There are some students are there, but you guys don't think about all those particular things for now. What is your target? What is the target? Software test engineer. So that is what our target. We need to be getting a job as a software tester. So once you got job as a software tester, assume that once you got job as a software tester, what need to be done? Let's see that. Most of the time, not like most of the time, definitely 100% will get the questions in the interviews asking about first question saying that explain tester roles and responsibilities. The one question definitely they will be asking that explain tester roles and responsibility. The way of you are answering it, very easily we can decide that how much testing knowledge you got. Not required to ask all the technical questions and everything. The only one question is more enough. What is the question? Explain tester roles and responsibilities. The same question in the different way. Answer will be the same. Question will be different. Question will be in a different way. One question considering the explain tester roles and responsibilities. Another question saying that explain tester day-to-day activities. Explain tester day-to-day activities. What is the first question? Explain tester roles and responsibility. That one question. What is another question? Explain tester day-to-day activities. Two different questions. Answer will be same. Answer will be the same. Make a note of that answer. Take with the next heading. Take with the next heading. Online students also. Okay. Online students also. Take with the next heading is software test engineer responsibilities. Take with the main heading is software test engineer responsibilities. And then make a note of that. Take with the points in a very perfect manner. Take with the points in the very correct manner. Don't feel that you are making a note of everything. Your job role itself. What is your training program? Software testing. In that, what is the first one? In the software testing, first what we have to learn? Manual testing. That is what we started from today. What is mean by manual testing? Done by human interactions. Who are the human beings? Because of that, you have to write it. Make a note of it. Manual testing is always manual. Online students also. Online students also make a note of the points. Online students also make a note of the points. Last person. Where is your notebook? Today is first day? No, right? Yesterday you came, right? Then? Uh-huh. Today is Tuesday, sir, not a good day, sir. Uh-huh. You have to bring the notebooks. Please maintain. Everyone maintain the notebooks. Don't get assumed that Suresh sir will not look into anything. I may not remember your names, but I can easily remember your faces. Who are coming it, who are not coming it. Still required, I can give your schedule in Amirpet also. That information I can gather. So everyone maintain with the proper notebooks. Online students also. All the online students also. Even though you are attending in online, maintain the notebooks. Not required to take any pictures. Should not be take any pictures. Don't use the mobile in the classroom itself. All the online students also make a note of it. Just take with the points in the correct way. Testing is easy or difficult? Uh-huh. Still not yet decided, sir. Huh? Okay. This week we'll decide it. But always testing is easy, guys. Huh? Not at all difficult. No discussions, guys. Done? Online students, is it done? Okay, right. So this is, we need to be get understand with the main thing, considering the tester roles and responsibilities. At the same time, indirectly our training program also. It's not like only job role here. As part of our training program, we are taking care about to get learn with the things related to software test engineer, and then senior tester, and then test lead. Not like all the things related to the test lead here. So some information related to the test lead up to that level will be taking care about in this particular training program. I mean, by the time of completion of this particular training program, we need to be get comfortable in getting working as a tester, or if required senior tester. And then basic information related to the test lead. We are not worried about manager level or taking into other level. That particular training program will go in a different way. We are not worried about that particular part. We are taking care about considering the test engineer, and then senior test engineer, and some information related to the test lead here. So tomorrow we'll be getting discussing about what exactly the roles need to be done, what kind of job activities we have to done, and then we'll be getting started with SDLC. What is the meaning of SDLC? So that is what need to be started. So you can consider like from today the actual sessions. Okay. So what we have been done from why testing has been required. So from here we will be taking care about information related to interviews and your testing job and everything. So tomorrow we'll be discussing testing job role, and then we'll be getting started with SDLC. So please take care about attending with the sessions regularly, and please maintain one particular proper notebook. Don't write in the papers, don't write in the rough notebooks here. So please maintain one proper notebook and carry that notebook, not like keeping in the hostel rooms here. You need to be get carry that notebook also. You will get PDF files also that I'll be discussing. In the meanwhile, cross check with the management team to get added your email IDs to the Google Classroom. Already Google Classroom is created. Just cross check with the management team to get added your email IDs to the Google Classroom. By that, I'll start uploading all the required things in the Google Classroom. Till now, I have not uploaded anything. So we'll start utilizing that Google Classroom also. But for now, just make sure that trying to get add your email ID to the Google Classroom. Okay, clear? Right. So tomorrow we'll take with remaining things. Okay. Tomorrow class is there. Tomorrow class is there. Online students also. Session is there. I already told that your sessions are Monday to Saturday, no holidays. Particularly Suresh sir, no holidays. Suresh sir is Balakrishna. No holidays here. Huh? So you will be having. I never prefer to give the holidays. I never prefer to give the holidays. Tomorrow you have the session. Carry on. Thank you. Online students, the one having the questions, you can wait. All the online students, the one having the questions, you can wait. All the online students, the one having the questions, you can wait. All the online students, just 2 minutes, guys. I'll answer your questions. Just wait for 2 minutes. I'll answer your question. Uh, all the online students, just wait for 2 minutes. I'll clarify all your questions. All the online students, just you can wait for 2 minutes.